The end is near. Everybody's stockpiling. I'm buying a lot of raw meat and blood. Everyone around me laughs. I'm a psychopath. Just because I know that when the end comes, we'll mutate into a zombie. After I became a zombie in my last life, I received a message from Sushan, the girlfriend of the school flower, asking for help. I don't get bitten for being a zombie. Crossing the tide of horror to deliver food to Sushan. Results: go to the bedroom. She was having an affair with 3 boys. And after finding out that I was a zombie, struck me straight to death with a stick. This life I was born again on the last day. Half a month ago, I learned it from my last life. The importance of flesh and blood to zombies. Zombies devour flesh and blood. Can draw energy from constantly getting stronger. Evolved into Corpse King. So how strong can I become in this life? It depends on how much flesh and blood I can eat. Luckily, my parents left me a farm just before they died. 1 supermarket and 2 properties. I had the butcher slaughter tens of thousands of cattle and sheep. Collect raw meat and plasma from cattle and sheep. I don't think that's enough. Thinking of the betrayal of Sushan in the last life, I made up my mind. In this life, I must become the Corpse King, get revenge on him. So I sold the farm, supermarket, and 2 properties. Immediately afterwards, 100,000 quick frozen steaks were ordered, 10,000 servings of chicken, and 10 tons of gold. I walked up to the raw meat and a can of blood. Large hand waiting room. These things are magically gone. Just because I had the length and width. Large storage space of 1 kilometer each. And then I remodeled the house. White steel guardrail installed on windows to prevent the mutant beasts of the apocalypse from flying. Solar panels are also installed. Because although I will become a zombie, but also with human reason. So electricity is still very important. Everything is ready. I'm sitting at home waiting for the end to come. The moon slowly turns red and reveals strange light envelops the world. My eyes are black. Fainted. When I wake up again, has become a zombie. Opened his mouth. Third only hoarseness. I thought it was still like this. Probably need to evolve slowly to recover. But the good news is, my face hasn't changed. It's just that the skin is very white, bloodless. It looks a little sick. Although after turning into a D-class zombie, my limbs are stiff, somewhat numb, slow movement, and the pain is dramatically reduced. But hearing and smelling are enhanced. Nails become sharp. It's like a piece of iron. The teeth are very hard. Can easily shred flesh and blood. But I can't eat human food anymore. And I don't have any satiety. Instead, the hunger is getting stronger. I remove a fresh piece of beef from the storage space. Put it on the plate. My hard teeth gnawed at the flesh with ease. I eat stinking raw beef. It's like eating a roast chicken sprayed with incense. I sigh in my heart that it smells so good. As I continue to eat meat, gradual increase in energy. The body is constantly enhanced. And once you become a zombie, significant increase in food intake, the stomach seems to be a bottomless pit. I ate 10 plates of meat. I didn't feel so hungry. But I'm still eating non-stop. There have always been zombies with plenty of flesh and blood to feed. Growth rate is very scary. I probably ate about 2 cows. I'm finally full. After eating so much meat, the body is finally no longer numb. I analyzed, probably has been upgraded to sea-level zombie. But this level of zombie digestion is still limited. So when I ate 2 cows, I felt full. Wait until the level increases. More digestible meat. This is when my phone rings. Sushan sent me a message. Hubby, are you okay? I have zombies everywhere. I'm so scared right now. I'm worried about you. Are you still alive? I replied, I'm still alive. Sushan hurriedly went on to say that I was trapped in the bedroom. Not much to eat. You have a lot of supplies in the supermarket, right? Can you bring some to me? I smiled weirdly. Hold on, please. I'll be there in a while. Sushan, but of course, I have to go and get the living materials I saved. Yeah, it's too dangerous out there right now. Although I ate a lot of meat, far more powerful than ordinary people, but I still want to live for a few days. Wait till you get stronger before going out. Make sure nothing goes wrong. Sushan replied to her husband, you must come and rescue me. I'm not responding, because I know. Last life, Sushan. Currently playing pool in the bedroom with 3 men. Immediately after, messages that are also constantly sent in the owner group chat. Neighbors, there's a zombie in our hallway hitting my door. Now what? Make sure the door is blocked. Don't let the zombies in. I don't have much to eat at home. Hurry, I can't hold on. Everybody, hold on. Zombies are not strong. I just killed one with a spade. Number of reports of daring to kill zombies. We have to stick together. Go out and look for supplies together. Watch those group chats. I'm lost in thought. I may be a zombie, but didn't intend to do anything to the neighbors. Because human flesh is not delicious. It also contains less energy than beef. Eating more beef can evolve faster. I still have a lot of stock, so there's no need to hunt the living. But if there's someone short-sighted to mess with me, I'll let them know too. What does it mean to be truly terrified? Not only are humans united, zombies can do the same. A powerful Lion King can rule over all zombies. Unite to hunt prey. So, I'm going to pick up a couple of zombie dudes to help me with the door. After all, I hoarded a lot of supplies. I walk out the door, hearing the roar of the formation. Apparently there are zombies loitering in the corridor. I'm going to pick a couple of dudes in this building. I walk to the corner of the corridor. Seeing a figure, it's a girl. There's a slight yelling going on in my mouth. Fellow zombies. Naturally, she wouldn't attack me. Even a pair of pupils with a bit of fear in them. The girl seemed to sense that I was higher than she was. It's like a hungry wolf meets a tiger. Natural blood pressure. I have an impression of girls. It's a neighbor who lives downstairs. A provincial high jumper. Even if it turns into a zombie, it's not stiff or numb, at the same speed as the average person. And this is still the case if you haven't eaten flesh and blood. Looks like the zombies are qualified too. We'll retain some of the traits from the past. I think this female zombie has good qualifications. If you cultivate it, absolutely dexterous Lion King potential. With her, I waved a bag of frozen steaks in my room. Female zombies are immediately attracted to flesh and blood. Get on your knees, crush the bag with 1 bite, swallow the meat. After steak, female zombies seem addictive. So I sent her a signal. Similar to brainwave communication, follow me to have meat. The Lion King uses this method to control his little brother. Female zombies read me. Then slowly lower your head. I'm so excited. Got my first penis. I'm wandering the corridors with a female zombie. It didn't take long to find 2 more well-qualified zombies. One of them was a fitness coach. Typical power zombie, and the other has no physical advantage. During his lifetime, he was a Zawaba PhD. Is a typical intelligent zombie. If you compare zombie intelligence to a dog, then this Dr. Zombie definitely belongs to the edge nomad level. Apart from these 2 zombies, the rest are old, weak, sick, and disabled. Bring these 3 zombies back to your doorstep. My eye sweeps. These 3 zombies have good qualifications, but with the current combat power, still can't fight. Humans with weapons. I thought to myself, if only you could use a weapon too. Soon, inspiration moves. Zombies don't necessarily stop using weapons, do they? Mainly, no one has trained them. As soon as I shake my hand, remove 3 watermelon knives from storage space. They're hooking up and staring. Doesn't know what it means. One immediately gave the order. order. Have them pick up the knife. This time, the 3 zombies understood. Do it now, especially that fitness coach. On the edge of the blade, palm slashed by blade, the blood came down. As zombie pain drops, so he didn't feel much. I said, very speechless, are you going to slash people with a knife? And that Dr. Zombie was really smart. On my orders, hold the knife in your hand and pick it up, and waved in the air. Quickly figure out what this thing is for. I'm relieved. With the demonstration, these other 2 zombies will soon understand. Change to a handheld knife handle. From this it seems that zombies can be trained, but qualified to train them can only be a more powerful Lion King. In this age of zombies, as a zombie, I still have human reason. By virtue of that, recovered 3 zombies. Represents agility, power, wisdom, and my ultimate goal is to be the king of this world. Over the next few days, I eat meat upgrade, discipline the little brother. Zombie buddy progressing fast. Crossbow is ready to use. I'm not free either. I ate about 10 cows worth of meat. Now is the key to getting to level B zombie. Once you reach level B, in the head of a zombie, a crystal nucleus is condensed and awakens an ability. Each zombie has different abilities. I also don't know what abilities I will awaken, because there's not enough flesh and blood support in the past life. Failure to evolve to that level. At this moment, a group of people were smashing my house. Supermarket gate. I thought I'd come here for a couple of gifts. Just test the strength of the boys. Door is open. The leader of the 3 is Wong Kong. I know you have a lot of supplies. Now take it up. We'll let you go. At this point, I slowly open my mouth. Just a hoarse, bubbly low roar. 3 witnesses. Immediately, the whole person was silly. They've never seen a zombie so normal. On the contrary, Wong Kong smiled easily. In his impressions, it's easier to deal with a zombie than it is to kill a person. The other 2 nodded. It looks like you're about to do it. But there was another sound of footsteps in the corridor. Exactly the 3 zombie dudes I just summoned. Wong Kong immediately woke up. And zombies. Judging by the sound of footsteps, the number of zombies coming is not large. 3 zombies appear in the corridor. Wong Kong, 3 people frowned. Something went wrong. Take a closer look. 3 zombies brushed together to lift a bowl. Aimed at Wong Kong and others, Wong Kong exclaimed in surprise. Completely dumbfounded. This scene subverted the cognition of 3 people. What should Brother Wong do now? Wong Kong raised his eyebrows. I can't help it. Now we can only bet that they can't shoot the bow and arrow. Okay, then fight them. And at this point, I had given orders to shoot. Doctor, the zombie bolt is very precise. A shot into the soul. Directly penetrate a person's brain first. Wong Kong Chong's eyes cracked with gaze. He lost the bet. 2 more bolts were also fired. Female athletes and zombies are also very accurate. Arrows through the other person's throat. Fitness coach zombie shot into Wong Kong's chest, puncturing into lung lobe. Wong Kong suddenly roared in pain because the inertia fell to the ground. He was just struggling to get up. Coach, zombie howls, has rushed forward to take it under control, but it didn't bite because zombies are like wolves. No orders from the Lion King. They don't eat their prey directly. Wong Kong clenched his teeth tightly. At this point, I finally understood. These zombies are organized and disciplined. Wong Kong analyzed in his heart. Endured the pain. Said that's not to say. They have a certain sanity. Can understand people. Please spare my life. I have my reasons too. Please just let me go. Let me do anything. At this moment, I came step by step. Stop in front of Wong Kong. Reach out and grab his chest bowl. And then jerked out a handful of it. Wong Kong roared again. At the same time, fear. What exactly is this weird zombie trying to do? I then took out a straw from the storage space. Wong Kong was instantly confused. I thought to myself, I don't know how much energy is in the blood. I inserted that straw into Wong Kong's wound. But soon, I frowned. Turn your head and spit out Yin Hong. This guy is too fat. Has hyperlipidemia. See the scene in front of you. Wong Kong suddenly became more dazed. My blood dislikes even zombies. Is it possible that he will let me go? But the next second, I gave the kill order. 3 little brothers can't wait. They don't pick on food at all. It didn't take long for this bloody feast to end. Blood is hanging from the corners of the 3 little brothers' mouths. Intent is not exhausted, but more loyal to me than ever before. At this time, the phone rings. I looked away. Discover sounds coming from a piece of clothing on the ground. I picked it up and connected. A man's threatening voice came from inside. Wong Kong, I advise you not to play tricks. Hurry back with the supplies. I have your wife. If you don't get your supplies back, she's going to die. Hearing this, I understand. Come here. It turns out that Wong Kong was coerced by others to find supplies. No wonder he said he had a problem. The other end of the phone continues to threaten Wong Kong to talk to you. Don't play that with me. To let you hear your wife's voice? Husband, oh, they're not people. But I heard this. Hang up the phone directly. It's a coincidence that I'm not a... But I think to find out where these people are hiding. After all, living people are also materials. You can define them as takeout. I'm fiddling with my phone. Via Wong Kong's SM, leads will be found soon. In a construction site, I just took a silent note of the place. Takeout is not in a hurry to pick it up, because I still don't want to go out. Although my strength is already very strong. There are also 3 well-qualified little brothers, but I still want to keep upgrading. After all, I still have so many supplies in my house. But at this very moment, suddenly, a sobbing woman's cry resounded in the building. If ordinary people hear, I will be scared and lose my soul. But I curled my lips. No, half afraid. On the contrary, it's a little disgust, because this voice comes from my penis. Athlete female zombie. I thought to myself, has this guy evolved emotionally? Why are you crying again? Zombies have evolved to a certain extent, can have the same level of sanity as humans. But that's an estimate of an S. Of course, it also has to do with zombie aptitude. That Dr. Zombie probably wouldn't have used an S-class. May have evolved an extremely high level of sanity. At this time, the door is concealed. Open a gap. Crying came from inside. I pushed the door open. Found a female zombie kneeling in the living room, sobbing back to my shoulder. But female zombies have acute hearing. The faint sound of the door opening has already disturbed it. Her flexible neck twists 180 degrees directly. His complexion was fierce. Let out a roar. Looks like an attack is imminent. But when he saw that it was me at the door, the roar stopped abruptly. The original ferocious face also became flatter. It's even a little pathetic. Female zombies send signals with cries. I've got it all figured out. Translated, it means I'm hungry. I secretly said in my heart, I have already eaten flesh and blood today. The other 2 little brothers are not hungry. He's right here. Crying female zombie seems to understand what I mean. Embarrassingly lowered his head. Make a pleasant cry. I didn't think much about it either. Throw it out at will. The body is the scoundrel I killed before. The appearance of new flesh and blood. The female zombie suddenly got excited. She stared wide-eyed and rushed towards the corpse at breakneck speed. Open your mouth and bite the next piece of flesh and blood. I found that female zombies run very fast. As an athlete in his lifetime, with female zombies eating, there was a stench in the room. Chewing and tearing noises. Go back to your room. I'm sitting on the sofa, intentions in the heart, although there is still a huge amount of flesh and blood in the storage space. But one day it will run out. At the beginning of the apocalypse, resources are relatively easy to obtain. In a few more days, this should be completely scarce. I think I should go out for a spin. Restock your supplies. So I picked up my phone. Find Sushan directly in the dialog box. Sushan has sent a lot of messages, but I never responded. Looks like Sushan is really in a hurry. At this point, I replied that I'm still here. Sushan replied, "It's so good you're alive. Why aren't you answering my calls? I'm worried about you. Now I'm surrounded by zombies. I was afraid of disturbing them by answering the phone. I'm not lying, because I'm surrounded by zombies." Sushan continued, "I really missed you, dead or alive. I always wanted to meet you. Can you come to me?" I replied, "Okay, I'll come to you tomorrow." Sushan seemed very excited. "I'll wait for you in the school bedroom. You must come. Bring as much food as you can. We have to live." "Okay, I'll definitely come." The corners of my mouth were slightly crooked. Brutal light flashed in my eyes. At this time in the student dormitory, Sushan was trembling all over, hurriedly needing to beg for forgiveness. "I'm your wife. Don't kill me. I'll give you whatever you want." I walked up to her step by step. The face is still indifferent. A dagger appears in the waving room, straight into Sushan's chest. After killing these people, I'm in a good mood. At this moment, it suddenly occurred to me that there may still be supplies in the school cafeteria. I stepped into the cafeteria. It's very quiet inside. Several bodies lying on the ground. Our zombies whose heads have been blown off was killed by human survivors. If there are survivors, they must also be gathered in the warehouse. So I went straight to the warehouse. The warehouse is blocked by a large double-open iron door. I heard the movement inside with my keen hearing. A girl said in horror, "Shit, I think there's a zombie coming." A boy holds it in his arms. "Comfort and say goodbye to fear. I will protect you." There were 5 people inside. A chef and a couple, and 2 girls. One of the girls is very beautiful. It was Su Shaoru, the warehouse keeper of my previous supermarket. Su Shaoru said that the zombies should not come in. The chef nodded. "They can't even open this locked warehouse door. Just listen to me when there is a shock. The solid iron door is about to be smashed. It's silly of the 5 of them to see this. Seeing the iron door can't stop the zombies." 5 people stumbled into the promenade. At the end of the promenade, there's a small freezer. Chef holding a bone-cutting steel knife, but he ran the fastest. First to reach the freezer. "Come on in, the zombies are coming." At this moment, laughter resounded in the dim corridor. The chef takes a hard look. A slimming figure with teeth and dancing claws rushed over. And at this point, the boy was running in second place, also into the cold storage. But his girlfriend and Su Shaoru ran at the end. The girlfriend cried out anxiously to the husband, "You wait for me." But boys found out. That horrible female zombie is coming up behind him. Boys crossed their hearts. Take advantage of the moment when the third girl runs in. The 3 of them work together. The reflex pushes the refrigerator door up. The girl is desperate. Obviously in the previous moment, she also said that she would protect herself. There was a gust of wind behind me. Girl looks back. The female zombie has reached a distance of less than 5 meters in front of her. Looking at the next second, it's going to jump on itself. Girl in a hurry to become wise, reach out and push Su Shaoru beside you to the front. Su Shaoru exclaimed. Body falls to the ground. Female zombies jump up and down, riding on her feet on his wrists. Dead press on the ground. Su Shaoru looked at the face near at hand, full of crazy looks. My heart is terrified, completely desperate. So he gave up the struggle. Just close your eyes. Waiting for that blood pot to bite down. But the female zombie did not attack. Instead, let go of Su Shaoru's body. She jumped on the girl in front of her. The female zombie bit him in the neck. The intense pain made his body tremble. Girl staring wide-eyed. A look of despair. But I can't figure it out. Why did the zombies give up on Su Shaoru? Attack yourself directly. But soon his screaming stopped abruptly, but also unconscious. At this time, Su Shaoru was still lying on the ground. His eyes are still tightly closed. Just weird in my heart. Why not run? Could it be that he is already dead? So he tries, slowly open your eyes. I found a slender figure standing in front of me. Su Shaoru's eyes opened wide. Surprised in my heart, exactly the owner of the supermarket where he worked before. I think this girl is limp. Works well. And he happened to be used by a servant to clean up. Laundry? So I didn't kill her. Su Shaoru found something wrong at this time. Trembling up. "Boss, are you okay?" I nod. Ask if you'd like to come back to work. Su Shaoru is not stupid. Immediately react. It's about giving yourself a chance to live. So he nodded like a chicken pecking at rice. After getting a response, I didn't talk to him anymore. One step straight from the tank. Step forward and waved a huge fist. Smashed towards the refrigerator door. But the cold storage door hasn't moved. Contrary to the shock, the arm of the tank is numb. Inside the refrigerator, they're extremely nervous, said the boy with a tightly locked brow. Why is this zombie so fierce? And the chef is still a little cheerful. Rest assured that the door of this freezer, even if the truck doesn't crash, this zombie can't get in no matter how strong he is. The other 2 heard that. Feeling safe, outside, tanks are still pounding on doors. But a moment later, still no progress. Since tanks don't work, then I'll have to do it myself. I was just about to do it myself. But Su Shaoru came over. For the 3 people who locked him out, resentment in the heart. "Boss, I have the cold storage key." I raised my eyebrows. I think it saves a lot of trouble. I'm ordering the tanks to back off. Walk forward with the key in your hand. After the door opens, I only saw the young man standing at the door. 3 chefs staring straight at each other. His eyes are terrifying. "Are you a person or a ghost?" 3 chefs glanced at each other. I found the girl standing in it. It was Su Shao, who had been locked out before. The 3 of them suddenly appeared surprised. Unbelievable. You're not dead. Su Shaoru is also annoyed with these 3 people. The girl knelt and begged for forgiveness. "Shaoru, please help me. I don't want to be eaten by zombies." Su Shaoru shook his head. "Your life and death. What I say doesn't count. It depends on how my boss handles it." The girl cried and said, "Please don't kill me. Just spare my life. Let me do anything." The chef also said, "I can cook. I can cook for you." They've seen it. Wanting to let go of myself by being kind to me. That's absolutely impossible. Must demonstrate. Maybe there will be a glimmer of life. But I looked at the chef, slowly said, "It doesn't have to be so troublesome. Let's go straight to dinner." The chef's eyes stared. Looks like I got it. His meaning 3 little brothers roared. I can't wait to run straight to a few people and jump them. I watched the goods stored around me. Things are very comprehensive here. I waved my room to earn income in the storage space. Almost replenished all of the previous 2 days' consumption. I am quite satisfied with this harvest. And at this time, 3 zombie buddies are eating and drinking. Only Dr. Zombie is weird. He first opened the body and cut the abdomen, then picked out the 5 internal organs and 6 internal organs one by one. Although Dr. Zombie looks gentle, but they're weirder than tanks. However, the most painful, of course, it's still Su Xiaoru. He was the only normal human on the court. Saw footage of zombies eating, just feeling a surge in the stomach, unstoppable gagging. But Su Xiaoru covered his mouth, stubbornly held back, because he knows if you spit it out to make him unhappy, guaranteed to kill myself directly. I saw this look on his face. Can't help teasing him. Have you forgotten? I used to run a farm. Su Xiaoru was dumbfounded. What does this phrase mean? Don't you think I'm a livestock?